Well, out of these three micro machining process, we are talking about mechanical micro machining. Well, in mechanical micro machining, there is one diamond turning operation is there. Well, this diamond turning micro machining is used for manufacturing of complex shaped components with higher dimensional and profile accuracy and surface finish. Well, by using diamond micro machining, we can manufacture the component having a feature size less than 100 micrometer to achieve sub-micron or nanometric surface finish and the tolerance. So generally the diamond micro machining is used in optical and electronic industries to machine semiconductors, then optical components and some magnetic read write heads. Well, the in any micro machining process there are some um, cutting tool material is very plays a very important role. Well, the cutting tool material must satisfy some requirement. These requirements are first is the toughness. Well, some adequate toughness is always important. The toughness deals with the how much the material absorb the shock loads so that it can reduce the chances of chipping and breakage. Then there is a high hot hardness. As we know that hardness of the component it is reduced at a higher temperature. So high hot hardness means that even at a higher temperature the hardness of the tool remains constant, so that the chances of sharpness of the cutting edges it is maintained even at a higher temperature. Then there is a high strength. Well, the it is the ability to retain the high strength at higher temperature so that it can lower the tool wear rate. Then there is a high thermal conductivity. As we know that the tool and the workpiece it is always in contact with the workpiece. That's why there is always a friction between the tool and the workpiece. So to carry away the heat from the machining zone at a faster rate, it is also important. Then there are sharp cutting edges. Now the sharp cutting edges to lower the cutting forces employed during the machining. Then there is a low coefficient of friction. Well, the to control the chip flow and limit the cutting forces and cutting temperature. Well, uh, uh, diamond is generally used as a cutting tool material. It has got some properties for machining of non-ferrous metals such as copper, brass, aluminum. The diamond tool is used, but for most of the ferrous materials, this tool is not actually preferred because still at a higher temperature has it actually chemically react with the diamond and increase the tool wear rate, and so that the frequency of replacement of tool is increased, which adds the machining cost. So generally the diamond tool is used for non ferrous metals, but not used for the ferrous materials. Well, even for a smaller feature size and fragile workpiece, smaller tool nose radius tools are used, and for external features, large tool nose radius tools are generally used. Well, there are some advantages of diamond as a cutting tool material. Well, diamond, as we know that it is a crystalline structure which allows producing a very sharp cutting edges. Then diamond has a high hot hardness. It has a high good strength. Then it has a high shear and elastic moduli which limit the deformation during the machining. Then the conductivity of the material is highest. uh, that's why they have at a high room temperature. High thermal conductive carries away the heat from the machining zone at a faster rate. So also the diamond has a low coefficient of friction. So these are some of the properties of diamond. Well, there are some limitations of diamond as a cutting tool. As we know that diamond is preferably used for non-ferrous metals such as aluminum, copper, but it is not preferred the for the iron group elements because when in contact it results in poor toughness and low thermal stability. Well, for also for nickel-based alloys, diamond tool wears quickly. Also, the manufacturing cost of diamond is high, so expenses are definitely increased. Well, we know that the diamond can convert into graphite above 700 degrees Celsius. So, there are some temperature limitations are there to use the diamond as a tool. Well, there are a variety of shapes are available in diamond cutting tools based on the machine parts, path or profile of the surface being machine. There are few typical diamond tools such as diamond turning, ball end milling, toric milling tools. Well, the diamond is expensive and only tip of the cutting tool it is in contact with the workpiece. Therefore, only the tip portion of the tool it is made up of a diamond and remaining portion known as shank it is made up of a steel or carbide material. In diamond tools, it is the angle between the vertical line and the tool surface adjacent to the machine surface. The diamond tool can be classified into two types based on the clearance option, such as cylindrical clearance and conical clearance. Well, the cylindrical tool, it is a form of a cylindrical surface on the tool nose depicting the elliptical effect caused by the tilted cylinder and the rake combination. You can see there is a cylindrical a tilted cylinder is there. It has making some angle with the vertical. Now this angle of tilted cylinder with the vertical it is known as the clearance angle. Now, this type of tool has a constant radius and stronger structure, and because of this stronger structure, these tools are widely used than the conical tools. And conical tools have a circular arc as shown in the figure, and these tools have 0 degree rake angle. The clearance angle does not change for a conical clearance tool when the cut moves away from the tool axis, and these tools are slightly weaker in construction. The diamond turning machine can be classified in many ways, such as number of axes, type of coordinate system, type of machining. We have broadly classified the diamond turning machine into two types: XZ diamond turn machine and R theta diamond turn machine. Now, XZ diamond turn machine, as you can see, it is similar to conventional lathe machine, where the spindle head moves along the x-axis and the tool post moves along the z-axis. And in R theta diamond turn machine, it is actually the rotary motion is provided to the tool. These machines are suitable for machining the circular arc shaped components. The rotary motion of the tool enables the tool to remain in normal to the surface being machined. However, the tool wear is very high as compared to XZ machined.